Good afternoon, everybody. I said that I was gonna start doing some video blogging, and so here's video number 2. Today I went to Charlotte to have a Fibroscan done. What that is a test, an MRI test, to determine how much damage has been done to my liver because of my sickle cell disease and because of iron overload. This is my second year in a row getting those tests done. My prayer is that the results of those come out good, and that I don't have to increase the medicine that I already take to decrease the iron levels in my bloodstream because of getting so many blood transfusions over my lifetime. A lot of people don't know that liver disease can go hand in hand with sickle cell anemia. Having too much iron in your body is a very dangerous thing. The first time I talked about this was at this same time last year. But I've been managing it well with the new drug called JNU. Hopefully it's still under good control, and I don't have to increase that medication. That medicine costs $6,500 a month, so it's very expensive to be on it. I have 2 portacasts now instead of just 1. And so I have a home health nurse that comes by my house every week to make sure that each port is flushed out so that it doesn't get a blood clot or cause any other unnecessary problems. So I've been doing that also since last year. Another update that I said that I would let you guys in on is about my son Jeremiah. For some of you know, maybe some of you don't know, but Jeremiah just turned 18 years old, but he also suffers from autism. Last week was not a very good week for Jeremiah. Actually, like the past week and a half, he's not been his normal smiling self, and I didn't know why. But last night I put it together. I figured out what was going on with him. I discovered that he had not been taking his medication, so therefore he was a little bit off track, wasn't able to sleep well, kind of more agitated than usual. So I had kind of let him be in charge of taking his own medication, and normally he's really good about doing that because he'll come and show me when he's actually taking his pills. Well, lately he hadn't been doing that, and I knew that it was time for me to get those meds refilled, but he hadn't said that any medicine was gone or that he was out of any of his medications. And so I went to his bedroom last night and I searched for myself, and sure enough, since last month he has not been taking his medicine. So that means he's 30 days up until last night without taking his medication like he should have been taking it. In order for him to stay on the right track and to keep his aggression and agitation issues, restlessness, those kind of things, in order to keep him under control, when you're under the kind of medication that Jeremiah has to take just to be able to cope with his autism, you can't just cold turkey stop taking those kinds of medications. Serious things can happen if that occurs. Today he seems to be more like his normal self, and I've checked in behind him to make sure that today he's taking every med that he should on time. You guys, I know everybody is aware of the passing of Miss Erica Bratton McCullough, and I want to extend my condolences to her family, her friends, and to the fans whose lives she's touched for so many years through her song. You know, and I was looking up about kidney disease because that is what she suffered from. And being a patient that has sickle cell anemia, iron overload, and liver disease and kidney disease is one of the things that that can happen to a person with sickle cell disease as well. And I know that people had been trying to put together a fundraiser on Erica's behalf, and also we're looking for donors to help save her life or the lives of somebody else that may need these kinds of donations. But it breaks my heart because people in the black community we don't show up for blood drives hardly. We don't show up like for organ transplantation or those kinds of things, and that's really important. I mean, because African American people, I think we need to do better, way better than what we do in that area, because I mean the chances are better if you're an African American person and you were to ever need blood or you were to ever need an organ donation. You stand a better chance and the less likelihood for that organ to fail if you get an organ from somebody of African American descent as well. And my purpose for this video today is to get the word out there. If you are healthy, if Erica has touched your life in any kind of way, if I've made an impact on anybody's life in any kind of way, I ask that you please consider donating blood or become donors for people, because you could actually save a life. And it's heartbreaking when we see that other ethnicity groups or backgrounds, they don't mind. They show up and they show out for their people. And I think that as African American people, that we need to step up to the plate and take more responsibility and be more involved, you know, because if it was our children or our parents or somebody that we cared about in general that needs some type of organ donation or blood transfusion, we would hope and pray that somebody would step up to the plate on our families and friends' behalf. And so I'm asking you all to please, please, please consider becoming a blood donor or an organ donor to help prolong lives, and so we don't have to see so many young people dying unnecessarily because of the lack of African American donations. So on that note, I hope you all had a very happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Monday, and I pray that God be with you as we walk the journey through the rest of this week, Lord. And I'll keep you all in my prayers, and I hope that you pray for me and my family as well. Thank you.